Hey guys, it's Nicole Brajer here with RealTVfilms, and we are at the Real Women in Real Estate in Los Angeles, and I'm here with your hosts for the evening. We have Susan and Louisette, who brought this thing to LA for the first time, right, ladies?
Yes.
We did, yes, absolutely.
And where have you come from? How have you gotten to where we are now here in Santa Monica tonight?
You know, that's a great question for you.
This is why we work. It started actually in Australia, and we are the first group here in Los Angeles to bring it to the U.S., so we're excited. And actually, our founding member in Australia is going to join us at the next event, so we're excited. So June 7th is our next event.
Mark your calendars. So what made you guys decide to bring it from Australia to the U.S.?
Well, you know, one, we wanted to, get together and just basically start expanding. So our whole idea was to have just a couple of women around and have happy hour in terms of talk and, see what's going on with their business. But at the end of the day, because this market is so competitive, we really wanted to start networking because this business is so lonely. So we wanted to be able to network with everyone and start to say hello and get our offers accepted, essentially.
And there are a lot of groups here tonight, different businesses. What does that mean for you guys? How does it make you feel knowing that you're doing big things for small businesses?
Yeah, we really enjoy it because we're supporting them as they're supporting us. And again, that is the goal here, is to support other women in the industry and really just to say, hey, you know what, we got your back. If you need something, we're here for you.
I love it, and what a good time. Go ahead, I'm so sorry.
No, and no one succeeds alone, whatever it is. It's all about helping. The more you help somebody else out, the more help you get in return. And I know you and I both agree on that, and we really want to, make sure that everyone's getting the help that they get.
I love it. I was going to say, like, what a great time in this day and age for women and, real women in real estate. I mean, how have you gotten, in response, I guess, from these women? Are they excited as well? Your feedback about that?
Yeah, well, I can say as one of the probably founding members of starting the Me Too movement that I think that this is really, it's the next step because quite frankly, those challenges, affected the entertainment industry, but they do affect all industries, and this is our time to really hold each other up and just support each other and make sure that, we don't have to go at each other. This is about locking arms and making a new path.
I love it.
Absolutely, and building relationships and growing together. I think ultimately our word for this group is growth. Growth everywhere, in professional, from a professional standpoint, but also from a personal, being able to build new relationships and, like she said, hold each other's arms and go forward.
I love it. You guys are super inspiring. You were a founder of Me Too?
Well, I was one of the unfortunate first people to come out about my Harvey Weinstein story publicly, and so just because I was one of the first women to do that, it was just after that it was kind of an avalanche, and there was many women with me on that day who really, it took just a few brave women to kind of topple that, and then now there's so many more brave women, and I'm really excited to just be a support to that, and now I'm part of an org that is helping all those women, so we are hopefully going to join forces with everybody, and again, really it's just about supporting each other at the end of the day.
I love it, the support, the growth, and I like that you said that it is affecting more than just the entertainment industry, it's all industries. How do you feel working with her, knowing that she's been through that and your partners together?
I'm happy that she was able to come out and be able to feel comfortable to say something. I think that's really progressive, actually, in today's time, and I'm fully support her. This whole group does, and again, it's just about being kind to each other. It's the first rule we learned about in school, and I think people sometimes need to remember who their inner child is and go back to that.
Yes,
I love it.
Share.
Sharing is caring.
Nice to each other, yes, the keys.
Yeah, absolutely.
So going forward with progress, like you said, what do you guys hope for the future with Real Women in Real Estate?
Yeah.
Continue to grow. We want to continue to grow, and we want to continue to inspire. I think Martin Luther King once said the best quote ever. He said, let's not look at the whole staircase. Let's take one step at a time. And we're taking each step and this is where we're at right now with over 100 people at our events, and it's quite amazing.
I think too, if we can grow with the education component, which is I think key for men and women. We now have diversified, and yes, we do have men and women who come to all of our events.
This is a co-ed event today.
They are invited, but our goal really is to support those women in this business, and again, help push them forward. But yeah, education is going to be key, and then we would like to do even some awards for those women who have really held us up in particular.
Sounds like you guys really want to expand. You don't want to just make this a small thing. You wanted to make it a big thing. So are there people...
National, so...
Exactly. I was going to say it, but here specifically in Santa Monica today, are there people here that are not in real estate?
Yes, we have affiliates. I actually am in title. We do have an affiliate moving company. So again, it's not just limited to realtors, but again, it is, as I think she can agree, when you are a realtor, there's a lot of moving pieces, no pun intended. And it takes a lot to make clients happy, and it's a big decision for people to buy a home or to sell a home. So we're really there, to support even them as well. So.
Last question for you guys. So what would you define a real woman as?
Defining a real woman as someone who's loyal, someone who's truthful, and somebody who helps out each other, regardless of whatever the situation was. Loyalty and respect is really big with our group, and I think in general, it's just huge. And so if you can identify with those qualities, and that's what you look for in life, then we'd love to have you.
I love these ladies. I want to talk to them all night, but I'm going to wrap it up and say thank you for joining me. You're welcome. And RealTVfilms, stick around. We're going to interview some amazing business women, real estate women, maybe even a man or two, who knows. Here in Santa Monica, we are at the Real Woman in Real Estate. Stay tuned.